Hello guys, myself as Sriram Balaji. Me and my teammates Archit Ramana or Jay Nitish are here to deliver a presentation on a topic cloud computing virtualization tool and advantages of cloud storage. So with no further delay, let's get into the video. So before getting into the topic of cloud computing, what is cloud computing? Cloud computing is the on-demand availability of the cloud computing resources, especially data storage and computing power, without direct activities managed by the users. And cloud computing provides storage, database, network, software, analytics, and intelligence for the internet to offer faster innovation and flexibility resources and economic of scales. Before cloud computing, it was hard to store data. For an example, a small school produces a large amount of data. Then think of large companies. It was very hard to store their data in hardwares and servers. After cloud computing, it makes them easier to store the data. As cloud computing is a pay-per-use, it reduces the capital expenses but also the leader to unexpected operation expansion for users. The areas that mostly cloud computing is used for is business, data storage, entertainment, management, social networking, education, art, GPS and etc. These are the areas where mostly the cloud computing is used. The famous cloud service providers are Google Cloud, Amazon Web Service, IBM Cloud, Microsoft Azure and etc. These are the most commonly used web services in day-to-day life. For example, Gmail is a cloud computing that we use in our day-to-day life without knowing that it is a cloud service. Like this, there are many cloud services that we use in our day-to-day life without knowing that it's a cloud. Next, we get into the topic of cloud service model. Cloud service model contains three types and they are SaaS, software as a service, PaaS, platform as a service, and infrastructure as a service. First, we will see about SaaS, software as a service. To understand this topic better, let me show you some examples. Do you like watching videos on YouTube, Netflix, and Amazon Prime? Yes, of course, everyone likes that. How does it work? These are the examples for software as a service. You download these apps from a Play Store or a Google. To use these things, you just need two things. First thing, you should need an account to log into the thing, and second, you should need a good internet to access these things. Internet is a main thing that is needed for accessing the cloud computing. These things with many features, they will provide services to you. These kind of services are known as software as a service. Software as a service is more popular and widely used when compared to infrastructure as a service and platform as a service. This is the most used service from cloud. And the fun fact is, you are watching this video from YouTube, then this platform is software as a service. Then congratulations, we are also a cloud users. And next we jump into the infrastructure as a service. So let me explain you with this topic with an example. For example, myself handling a software company. In that company, I have 5 to 6 systems with a server. Using this, I'm doing small scale projects and earning from that, leading my life. After certain times, the growth of the industry pull me to do different softwares. Like example, pull me to do new kinds of softwares. But to do that, I need to upgrade my system. That cost more than my earning. So I decided to approach the cloud service providers and requesting them to provide me higher end virtual computers, and I will explain them about the requirements I needed for the software to build the software. With my requirements, they will provide me the higher end virtual system for my software building. Not this, they will only provide the virtual computer, not the physical thing. I can only log in the virtual computers by using my physical computers. These virtual computers will use the physical storage of my computer. As the request, they will only provide the infrastructure that we needed to build the software. That only they will provide. They will not provide the software that I needed or the platform that I needed to do that things. They will only provide the infrastructure to develop the software. So this is the infrastructure as a service. Next, I will explain about platform as a service, PaaS. Platform as a service is a middle layer which is between the infrastructure as a service and software as a service. So we can use the same example which I was said in the infrastructure as a service. The before example I said that we only needed the infrastructure to build the software. We doesn't get any software or a platform to do the things. So my system contain only the infrastructure. I need to manually download the softwares and maintain the software, security patches and do etc. So this makes my work even more harder and takes time. So solve this problem, I am again approaching the cloud service provider and asking them that there is any way to solve these problems, and there they will provide the platform. By using this platform, I can directly access the software I needed without purchasing it. This type of service is called software as a service. So that's all about the cloud service models. With the given image, you can see the level of cloud service model. And next, we will see about deployment model. And deployment model is of four types. They are public cloud, private cloud, community cloud, and hybrid cloud. Public cloud is a type of cloud which where these resources are often provided by the third party provider via the internet and shared by the organization individually who wanted to use or purchase them. As you can easily find with the name that public cloud which can be accessed by everyone. So an example for a public cloud is AWS, Amazon Web Service, which can be used by anyone by just paying it. One of the drawback of the public cloud is that it is open to all, so the data may be lost or not secure in the public cloud. Next, we will see about private cloud. Private cloud is a thing that can be managed or used within an organization, and it is well maintained by the organization, and it is costlier than the other cloud. The main advantage of the private cloud is security. They provide more security than the other cloud because it is used by the organization and maintained only by the organization. No third parties or other can access these things, so the data are kept safe in that cloud service. And next, hybrid cloud. Hybrid cloud is a mixture of public cloud and a private cloud. According to the situation, it can be used as a public cloud and it can be used as a private cloud. So this model is used in many areas because it provides two services at the same time. For example, a company with critical data will store it in private cloud, with a less amount of data which is not important will be stored in the public. That's with the hybrid cloud. And last is community cloud. Community cloud is way similar to public cloud. Only difference is it allows access to a specific set of users who commonly object and use the user case. The community cloud is mostly used in IoT industries because of its efficient work. So that's all. And the virtualization will be explained by my teammate Archit Ramana.
Next, we will discuss about virtualization. Virtualization is the technology that you can use to create virtual representation of servers, storage, networks, and other physical machines. Virtual software mimics the functions of physical hardware to run multiple virtual machines simultaneously on a single physical machine. Whereas in virtualization mechanism, three typical classes of virtual machine architecture are available, and hypervisor is one among them. A hypervisor, also known as Virtual Machine Monitor or VMware, is a software that creates and runs virtual machines. There are two types of hypervisor. Type 1 hypervisor, also referred to as native or bare metal hypervisor, runs directly on the host hardware to manage guest operating systems. Type 2 hypervisor, which is also known as hosted hypervisor, is run on a conventional operating system as a software layer or application. There are multiple virtualization tools, and I will list some of them. SolarWinds Virtualization Manager, shortly VMware. Citrix, formerly known as Citrix Virtual Apps. Tools used for data virtualization are IBM Cloud Park and Deno. Further, I will elaborate about cloud storage. Cloud storage refers to the practice of storing digital data on remote servers hosted and managed by a third-party provider, typically accessed over the internet. Instead of saving files and data on local hardware, like your computer's hard drive in your office, you can upload and store them on servers maintained by companies specializing in cloud storage services. So, some of the popular cloud storage providers include Google Drive, Dropbox, Microsoft OpenDrive, and Amazon S3, and one among them. It is necessary to understand the importance of cloud storage. Cloud storage delivers cost-effective, scalable storage, so that you can no longer need to worry about running out of capacity maintaining storage area networks. Cloud storage is elastic, meaning to scale up and down with demand and pay only for what the resources that you have used. So it's a way for organization to save data securely online so that It can be accessed anytime from any location by those with permission. Next, we will talk about the advantages of cloud storage, and I will list some of them. Usability and accessibility. The first of the main cloud storage benefits concerns usability and accessibility. So most of the cloud data storage services comes with an easy to use user interface and provide a feature of drag and drop, where you can easily upload your file on your online drive without any expert knowledge. Cloud storage allows you to access your data from virtually anywhere with an internet connection. Next advantage is data security. Reputable cloud storage providers invest in robust cloud storage, cloud security measures, including encryption, access controls, and regular security audits to protect your data from unauthorized access and breaches. They often have dedicated teams focused on data security. Thirdly, cost efficient. Many cloud storage services offer a pay as you go pricing model, which can be more cost effective than investing in and maintaining on premise hardware. You only pay for the storage you actually use, reducing capital expenses. Next, convenient sharing of files. All cloud storage options provide file sharing features, which help you to share your file with other users. So you can either send your file to another user or invite multiple users to view your data. Next, automation. Cloud storage providers handle hardware maintenance, software updates, and security patches, reducing the burden on users or IT departments. This ensures that your data is stored on up-to-date and secure infrastructure. Lastly, multiple users. Cloud storage facilitates collaboration by allowing multiple users to access and work on the same files simultaneously. This can streamline teamwork and improve productivity in both personal and professional settings. These are the advantages of cloud storage.
That's all, we came to the end of the video. I hope you understand these topics that we covered. So please like and share this video. Thank you so much. Bye bye.